welcome back and thanks for popping in. I'm really happy you're here. Today I have a twofer for you because I have 2 months of one of my favorite boxes to share with you. My authentic books box. Now, if you've watched my channel for a while, you know that I'm definitely in my reading era. As a matter of fact, last year in 2023, I started a book club with my bestie, and it's kind of mind-blowing, but we're almost at 500 members. The information's always in the description box below in case you want to join in. I talk about Book of the Month quite often. I really do like that book because you just get the book. It's down and dirty, easy, pretty budget friendly. But this particular book box just has my heart because not only do you get a new release, but you get all the booky things to go with it. There's a lot to unpack with this subscription box, so we're just going to go ahead and dive right in. The first thing I want to tell you is everything in the box is going to touch on one of your senses. So the first thing they're going to talk about is your sight, and that's obviously your book. You can go in every month, and it's not too late to get the January box, and you can pick a new release, or sometimes it's an early release. She has a good variety of different boxes. You might have a chick lit book or a romance or a rom-com, a mystery or a horror. There's definitely something for everyone in the picks. And then your box from there is curated based on the book that you choose. So if I pick the mystery and you pick the rom-com, our boxes are going to look totally different. So the next item you're always going to get in the box is an item that touches your sense of smell, and that is a candle, which are handmade in the Authentic Book Box warehouse. You're going to get something that kind of tickles your taste buds. You can pick a coffee item, a tea item, or a cocktail mixer. And I gotta tell you, even if you don't drink cocktails, don't sleep on that cocktail mixer because I've had so many that I've mixed in with teas and lemonades. They are really, really good. Then you're going to get a touch item. I'm gonna touch on that item just in a minute, but all the touch items are made by small businesses, and they're all self-care items. So really, really nice. You get something that has to do with sound, and it's always a Spotify playlist based on the book that you choose. They touch on your heart, and that means that 5% of the proceeds from your box actually go to help children's literacy charities. I love a box that gives back. And then you get some enhancers. So your enhancers are going to be a bookmark, a recipe card, maybe an author's note, or a lot of times the author will sign a book plate you can put in your book. So everybody's going to get those. Now there's 2 ways to subscribe. There's a $56.99 box, and that's going to have everything I talked about, and the touch item you're going to get 2 of. That's that self-care item from a small business. Now you can upgrade your box to $66.99. That is going to give you a gourmet chocolate bar. It's not your average Hershey bar. There's nothing wrong with your average Hershey bar, but y'all, these are so good. They're interesting. They're from small, usually chocolatiers. Interesting combinations, really, really good. And you also get, for that extra $10, a third self-care touch item. So those are the 2 ways you can subscribe, $56.99 or $66.99 with the extra chocolate and the extra self-care item. Now they usually ship at the end of the month. If for some reason the book doesn't come directly to paperback, which happens every once in a while, she will actually add a little extra something in your box, but most of the time your book is a hardback. So now that we've talked about all the things, let's go ahead and dive in. As I do, if you like what you see, consider hitting that subscription button. I would absolutely love to have you as part of my Georgia Sunshine family. Consider, if you're watching me on your TV, to open up your phone to the YouTube app and hit that subscribe button, and also give this video a thumbs up. It really does help me in the algorithm, and I do appreciate that. All right, so I don't remember which book is which box is which, but I have the November and December box. So the November box came at the beginning of December. The December box came at the beginning of January, and I just thought I would wait and hold them and open them together. And the December box is the one I've been waiting for. I'm currently reading a book that I'm considering stopping, even though I love it, to start reading the book in one of these boxes. So let's go ahead and check it out and see which one is which. This is what it looks like when you get it. All right, is this the one? Okay, no, this is the November book, which still looked really good. This is what the box looks like. And like I said, everybody's going to get those extra items. So this is the bookmark. And the bookmark, again, is customized to the book that you choose. This is a quote from the book. It says, "I was a leftover woman after everyone else had carved away what they wanted to see in me and taken what they desired. I was all that was left." Ooh. Interesting. So we get that. We do have the book plate signed by the author. It's just a sticker that you can stick inside your box. So that's a nice little touch. We have our sound item, which is our Spotify playlist. You just scan the QR code. These are really good. Don't sleep on these if you get this box because they're really interesting. I found some nice artists that I probably wouldn't have listened to before. Oh, she gave us a $10 gift card as a thank you. This is in the November box. She's actually opening a brick and mortar store. If you're in the Orlando, Florida area, you might want to go over there and check her out. I'm not quite sure if she's open yet, but really, really soon. So a $10 gift card. How cool is that? And then here is my pamphlet. And obviously I chose The Leftover Women. I gotta say, I don't really remember much about that, so we'll read it. Okay, the first thing I have in here is my candle. And it always says, let's get lit, like you light a candle, literary. And again, these are made in the Authentic Book Box warehouse. These candles put out the power. Like I have a huge bedroom and a huge living room. I can smell this little tiny candle all throughout the house when I burn it. This one's called Like a Mother. It's got a little floral motif here. And again, this is going to be something based on the book. So if your book is maybe at the ocean, your candle might have like an ocean beachy scent with shells in it. Ooh. Ooh, there's something bright and interesting in here. It says neroli and white jasmine. There's something really, really bright. My mouth is watering. I wonder if there's some kind of fruit. Wow, that's lovely. Kind of fresh, kind of floral, very spring-like, even though this was the November box. All right, let's see what else is next. We have a tote bag. This one says, this is just a chapter, not the whole story. Y'all, I have been carrying all of my little canvas tote bags to work. I have lunch totes, but I just really like a canvas bag. I carry them all the time. So I'm happy to get this one with the little bookish theme. Okay, it says not just a chapter tote bag. Our team brought you a tote bag inspired by the themes of this book. No matter what life throws at you, it is only temporary. Okay. Then we got something. Oh, these are cute. It's called Me Moi. It's a little pair of socks and they're all New York themed. Oh my gosh, the little taxi, the pizza, the pretzel, Statue of Liberty, all the great items, Broadway, the Big Apple. And these are soft. These are really soft. Okay, so we got a little pair of socks here. It says New York City Bamboo Blend Socks. So probably our story takes place in New York City. Okay, got all my little shreds here. Okay, so here is, I think, my cocktail mixer. Now, I am sending this box for review, and so I just take whatever she gives me, but she usually sends me the cocktail mixer, I think, because she knows that I like them so much. Okay, this is a yuzu, which I love yuzu. It's kind of like a spicier pineapple. To me, that's what it tastes like. And this is a syrup by Portland Syrup. And do you see how pretty it is? The bottle is beautiful. Do you see how you could stick it in a lemonade or even make a mocktail with it or an iced tea? Nice. And sometimes I'll just go onto Pinterest and I'll look up what to do with a syrup and like make a little, like I said, an iced tea or a fun beverage like that. And I don't know if you saw, but the little package that it was in is a bubble wrap. So it comes really nicely packaged. Okay, I've actually had this before, but this is funny. This is an escargot face mask, and I believe this does have snail slime in it. You have to not think about it when you put it on your face, but it is really nice when you take it off. This is called a Damage Care face mask. So you can put your face mask on, you can light your candle, you can put your fuzzy socks on, kind of set the mode, do a little self-care as you're reading your book. It says the Daily Sheet Mask, formulated with anti-inflammatory and antioxidant rich snail extract. Okay, the next thing we have in here is the chocolate. This is a creme brulee chocolate, and look at the packaging of this. Look how pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? Really yummy. We have a bar. So if you can slip your chocolate in while you're eating, while you have your mask on, that would be good too. Okay, and then here is my book, The Leftover Woman. Now this one isn't too thick, so that's good. I should be able to get through this in just a couple of days. The cover's very interesting, isn't it? Let's read what it says about this one. It says, Jasmine Yang arrives in New York City from her rural Chinese village without money or family support, fleeing a controlling husband on a desperate search for her daughter, who was taken from her at birth, another female casualty of China's controversial one-child policy. But with her husband on her trail, the clock is ticking, and she's forced to make the increasingly risky decisions if she ever hopes to be reunited with her daughter. Meanwhile, publishing executive Rebecca Whitney seems to have it all: a prestigious family name and the wealth that comes with it, a high-powered career, a beautiful home, a handsome husband, and an adopted Chinese daughter she adores. She's even hired a nanny to help her balance the demands of being a working wife and mother. When an industry scandal threatens to jeopardize not only Rebecca's job, but her marriage, this perfect world begins to crumble, and her role in her own family is called into question. That sounds intriguing, doesn't it? Okay, so that was that box. I really like the tote bag. I really like the creme brulee chocolate. I really like these soft socks. This candle smells really good. Not sure about the escargot mask, but I gotta tell you, my face, you know, as I'm hitting those 50s, I'm cruising into them. I'm 52 now. I'm seeing the fine lines and wrinkles hit harder and harder every single day. So I will be using that escargot mask and not thinking about the snail extract that's inside of it. Okay, now this was the December box, y'all. This is the box I've been waiting for. I'm so excited for it. Again, this is what the box looks like. All right. Oh, I did forget to tell you. Well, I'll show you in this one. This is the book. It is The Mystery Guest by Nita Prose. This is a sequel to The Maid. If you haven't read The Maid, first of all, go get it. Go get it and say goodbye to like 2 or 3 days of your life. It is so good. This actually tells you all of the items in the box, but then there's a lot of extra things in here. There is story eats. They always give you a recipe based on your book. You get a book cocktail. So if you get the cocktail mixer, it gives you a drink that you're able to make. There's Meet the Makers. It talks about some of the small businesses that are in your box. And then you've got some discount codes for different items that are in your box. Like if you liked that snail mask and you wanted to order another one, you could get a discount code. And then this is Natisha, who is the owner of the box. So this is in every box. This is my December one. So you already see I got the mystery guest. I am dying. I was late to the party in reading The Maid. I'm usually late to the party. I don't know why. I think just because I get so many books that sometimes it takes me a little while to read. But this book, I just loved it so much, and so I'm excited for the sequel. I really like the way Nita Prose wrote that book, so I'll read a little bit about that in here. We have the bookmark, obviously, which says, it doesn't matter if you understand another person's pain because their injury is real nonetheless. The Mystery Guest. All right, then we have our candle, and this one says it's about to get literary. See what this one smells like. So the other one, The Maid, was a maid in a big, huge hotel in like a Chicago, New York type area. And obviously she walks in and finds a dead body. And so starts that story. This is called The Regency Grand. It's a black honey and white tea. And I think the Regency Grand is the hotel that the first book took place in. Oh, I like this. Did you hear that motorcycle going by? Hey, friend, hey. I like this. I think it's the white tea in it. It has a little sweetness and a little brightness. Again, this is making my mouth water. I must be hungry. Okay, so that's the candle. I really like that one. Okay, the next thing we have in here. Oh, what's this? Y'all, these are so... these are so... Okay, this is a funniest thing I've gotten in a subscription box in a long time. Oh my gosh, they have little fur on the toes. This is hysterical. Okay, I have to read about these. Hang on. Give me a moment and let me find my way. It says the sheer palm fashion sock. Okay. Fame was born out of the desire to clothe and accessorize the world with the trendiest fashion accessories at an affordable price. We feel that everyone should be able to express their style regardless of their budget. Okay, so there's got to be something in the box about some weird, crazy accessory. Maybe something like this. This is hysterical. I mean, I put these on my feet, but I don't think you guys want to see my feet. That's so funny. So the fur goes all the way across the toe. Okay, interesting. The next thing we have in here is, oh, these are deodorant wipes. Calming French Lavender. It's 6 moist towelettes. Now, you might think, I don't want deodorant in my subscription box, but wait, let me set the stage for you, okay? I went to work, or I got up to get ready for work, got in the shower, did my hair and makeup, and I realized that I had piddled too long and I was late. About an hour into work, I started sweating and realized in my haste, your friend forgot to put on her deodorant. Never a good sign. And when you forget to put on your deodorant and you realize it, you start to have anxiety that you smell, and then you start to sweat more. And then you worry that you're going to smell, and then you start to sweat more, and it's a vicious cycle. It is not good. I had some deodorant wipes in my car, so I excused myself real quick and went out and I got them. Thank you, Jesus. So in a pinch, in a a gym bag or whatever, these will come in clutch. Very, very nice. Or if you're just going on an overnight, these would be perfect. So these are going straight into my car for those emergencies. Thank you, Authentic Book Box. All right, we're going to talk about the chocolate. We got a dark chocolate and almond bar, and this is by Moonstruck Chocolate. Pretty. I love almonds. Okay, here is my little cocktail mixer, I'm assuming. Now the tea usually is a loose leaf tea. I've never received the coffee because I don't drink coffee. But the coffee was added, I think, last year as an option. So this particular cocktail mixer is a Rose City Tonic. Interesting. Let's look at the recipe for this. I'm just interested. This is for a classic gin and tonic. And the food is a hummingbird sheet cake. That's the recipe that they gave us this time. All right, keep going here. Hold on. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, so this one we got a lot of sheet masks. We don't get a ton of sheet masks in this box, so it's interesting that we got 2 back to back. This is from, I believe, the same company, and this is a honey nourishing mask. This one feels a little bit more up my alley, if I'm being completely honest. Nice. All right, and I think that's it. Hold on, let me just verify. Yep. Put this down here, and here's the book. Y'all, I'm so excited. So excited. So for my book club this month, we chose to read 2 books. The members only had to read 1, but we had 2 choices we couldn't decide by, and some people had read 1 and some people had read the other, so we just decided to have 2 choices. And I'm reading the second one right now, and it's so good, but I've been waiting for this one for so long, so I don't know if I power through that first one to get to this one or if I just stop it and go straight to it. I don't know. Has anybody read this one? Let me know. All right, let me get you going and read about this book. Here is the author's note. All right, it says, Molly Gray is not like anyone else. With her flair for cleaning and proper etiquette, she has risen through the ranks of the glamorous 5-star Regency Grand Hotel to become the esteemed head maid. But just as her life reaches a pinnacle state of perfection, and for her it is perfection, she loves nothing more than to clean. Her world is turned upside down when J.D. Grindthrop, the world-renowned mystery author, drops dead, very dead, at the hotel's tea room floor. Of course he does, right? As Molly's old foe, Detective Stark, investigates the author's unexpected demise, it becomes clear that the death has murder murder feel. Suspects abound and everyone wants to know who killed J.D. Grimthorpe. Was it Lily, the new maid in training, or was it Sierra, the author's secretary? Could Mr. Preston, the hotel's beloved doorman, be hiding something? And is Molly really as innocent as she seemed? As the high-profile death threatens the hotel's pristine reputation, Molly knows that she alone holds the key to unlocking the identity of the killer. Okay, this is like a feel-good murder mystery. It's not like too scary. It's just good. You'll love the Molly character. She's so cute. Anyway, that was my authentic book box. So I do have a discount code I forgot to tell you for 10% off if you want to check them out. Again, you can still get the January box. You could just go over. And I noticed on their website that they're doing a free gift right now. So my code is going to give you 10% off. But when you go to subscribe, it'll ask you right away what of the free gift you want. I think you can pick a candle, a book tote, which is different from the tote that I received. It's really cute. Or it was like a little bag with 5 little sample type items. Like it looked like maybe a tea bag, a face mask. There was like 5 things in there. So a little kit, which looked really cute too. So anyway, you can get the free gift right now, plus my 10% off if you want to check it out. Again, I don't get anything from this box. There's no commission or anything. I just want to make sure you get the freebies and the discount code. Again, if you like what you see, please consider that subscription button. And I'll see you soon, guys, for another video. Bye-bye.